At a WorldSkills level, there are 4 different days. The total competition is about 21 hours actually. That 21 hours is broken down into 4 days. So each day you get around 6 hours actually. Graphic design, all 4 days you have 4 different kind of a task. So when we say graphic design technology, why the technology is not only about the designing aspects of it, you also have to understand the technology part. The main aspects of graphic design, so the aesthetic aspects of graphic design is the more the simple design, it's more elegant.
But quickly picking up on something you said, when you spoke about there are different zones and, candidates are like picked out from there. A very common question that I hear from teachers and like students is that, say a student's Aadhaar card is registered somewhere in the south, but they're studying somewhere in the north. So is it upon the student that the student can choose which zone they are applying from? Or is it based on their current space of, residence? How is that zonal thing happening?
So there is a Skill India portal is there for anybody wants to participate. So they have to register in that portal. At the time of registrations, you will put all your details like name, phone number, address and all those things. In order to authenticate your age and as well as address, you need to upload your Aadhaar card. So basically, if you are from Maharashtra, if your Aadhaar card is from Maharashtra, you will be representing the state actually. So that's how the website is filtered actually. So you will be representing Maharashtra and doing the competition in Maharashtra state competition. Irrespective of whichever city you are working in, if you are working like studying in Delhi, but if your Aadhaar card is like Mumbai, so then obviously you have no other choice. You have to represent your state only. Okay, so that's how the state competition happens. So that is one track. Apart from that, if you missed out to register for the state level competition, you can still go in for track 2 actually, irrespective of whichever state you represent. But in track 2, so you can still do an open competition and then you can still get qualified for the regional level and national level.
That's lovely. I think that's a very nice thing that we did not know. It's almost like a wild card, but I hope students already prepare and don't miss out on that. So moving on from there, we spoke about the age criteria and everything. Now, when it comes to your skill, you represent graphic design technology. Could you take me through what graphic design technology is? Another common question that is faced is, when you say there are different levels, what are the kind of prompts given, or what is the project given at different state levels, and maybe an example of what was given last year at IndiaSkills for graphic design technology?
Okay. So because I'm sure like most of the students who are watching this, you may be graphic designer if you really wanted to participate, but still to give you an overview of what is graphic designing. Today, when you wake up in the morning and when you go to the bed, so when you open your eyes, whatever you see, so just to begin with, when you just go to brush, actually, so you see the toothpaste package and toothpaste brush. So starting from designing that packaging, okay, right from going out, looking at the hoarding actually, so whatever the newspaper, everything and anything surrounded by you is designed by some designer actually. Okay, so that is just to put it on a basic thing. This is what is graphic design is all about. There are 2 different aspects of it. One is the print media aspects, what you see, newspaper, brochures and marketing materials, business card, all these aspects. That's a print material. The another one is the digital media, basically social media post which you do actually. Okay, so these are done by the graphic designers. At a WorldSkills level, there are 4 different days. The total competition is about 21 hours actually. That 21 hours is broken down into 4 days. So each day you get around 6 hours actually. In that 6 hours, you have to perform a task. Like for example, graphic design, all 4 days you have 4 different kind of a task. Day 1, you need to create a corporate identity design. So when I say corporate identity design, for example, if you are having a small company, first thing what you will do, you want to design a logo for your company, correct? Right from starting the logo, stationery design, business card, letter pad, all these aspects. When you go to ad agency, usually the ad agencies takes nothing less than 2 weeks to design a complete brand guideline booklet. Whereas in the WorldSkills scenario, the students have to complete the entire branding design. Not only completing the design, he has to create a 15 pages of a booklet, brand booklet, and then take a printout and submit it in 6 hours actually. This is the day 1 task. Similarly, day 2, you might be given an editorial design. So you may have to design a 12 page or 15 page booklet. It may be a technical booklet. It may be a magazine, it may be like a fashion magazine. So all the content and the images will be provided to you. One strict rule is all 4 days you are not allowed to touch the internet actually. So all the elements will be provided to you. For example, you will have an image bank, you will have the content in Word document. So then you need to start designing. So second day, when you design 12-page or 15-page booklets, not only you design, you also have to take a printout, you do a proper mock-up and keep it like a printed book on the table.
Lovely.
That's the day 2 task. Day 3, it's more of a packaging. Again, if it is like if you go to any stores today, whether the quality of product is good or not. So looking at the package you buy. Okay, so that's the power of design actually. So similarly, on the WorldSkills day, third day, you'll be given one bottle or that product, maybe a headphone product. So they'll just give you need to measure it, do a KDL and as well as do complete packaging design, take printout, put that packaging, put the product inside and display it. This again 6 hours a task. Fourth day, it's more of a social media. Social media, so they'll give you the complete concept of a company. You need to create their social media pages, Facebook banner, all these things. So all 4 days, these are the 4 different kind of tasks which you have. But this is, imagine a scenario, if you are a student, you might be good in only one thing. If you are good in designing branding, you might not be good in editorial design. You might not be good in packaging design. Even in India, not many institutes teach all of these aspects, irrespective of whether you are studying a 4 years degree program or a 2 years institution program. But nobody will be able to cover all of these things. But at a WorldSkills level, that is what the training is all about actually. So you will be mastering all 4. Only then you will be able to win gold medal, silver medal, or you should be in top 10 actually. So that's the kind of a training which you will get. So when we say graphic design technology, why the technology is not only about the designing aspects of it, you also have to understand the technology part where the printing. So today if I am designing something, where is it going to be printed? Is it going to be printed on paper? It's going to be printed on plastic paper. Accordingly, you'll have to export the different kind of PDF. The technical aspects of it also you need to be 100% sure about, because there are markings. There are 50% aesthetic marking, 50% technical marking. So you need to score equally good in order to win the bronze medal or maybe be in the top 10 or something like that. So it is that tough competition graphic designing is. One needs to master all these 4. When it comes to software, you need to be very good in Photoshop. You need to be very good in Illustrator, InDesign, Adobe XD, and you need to study PDF, Acrobat PDFs. So that also nobody teaches you. All these, how to, that's again an art. So print ready PDF, how do you deliver? That's an art actually, which nobody teaches. Those are the training is covered in this after you win the IndiaSkills kind of things.
Lovely. So I think this was what the WorldSkills competition is like, right? But it's not like 21 hours even for state competitions. That is one day, or how long does that?
So state level competition, it will be 2 days or 3 days. It depends on the state to state. But the national level competition, we are having 4 days actually, similarly to what WorldSkills is all about. Sometimes for national level, we also invite other countries' national champions. This time we are slightly running delay, so I am not sure whether we will be inviting other countries. But we have hardly very little time. Whomever is going to win, and we need to really be on our toes in terms of winning the medal actually. So that kind of intensive training has to happen actually.
Got it. And like you said, someone has to be truly on their toes and like understand all the aspects of what graphic design is, including the technology of it. So what are some common mistakes that, a participant can avoid or learn in prior before entering a competition like this?
See, I would not say common mistakes. It's basically a lack of training actually. So what happens, graphic design, the main aspects of graphic design. So the aesthetic aspects of graphic design is the simple design, it's more elegant. So you have some great companies like Apple and Samsung, all these companies, the designs are very simple, but in terms of the layout, the proper distribution of negative and positive space, the proper selection of font, proper selection of color, so all that matters a lot. And then the communication aspects of it, because when the graphic design is not about just a visual aesthetics, it's about communication also, because you are through an image, through a print, you are talking to the audience actually. So that needs to convey. So there is an hierarchy, communication hierarchy is there. You need to follow those hierarchies also. And then you need to aesthetically really good. So in WorldSkills, the difference is sometimes the question papers you will get it, which may not be, the project may not be from India. The project may be from abroad country, Italy, or maybe Southeast Asia, or maybe like Abu Dhabi, Dubai, or Australia. So what happens after India Skills, winning India Skills, you have to get trained on a global level, different types of color combinations, different types of motives, and different types of theories. You need to understand the culture of different countries. Only then at a global level, you will be able to perform well. So today, if they are asking about creating a fashion magazine for Russia, so you cannot create a fashion magazine which you see in India actually. Russia is totally different. Similarly, you have to create a fashion magazine in Paris. Paris is totally different actually. So those things also you need to study. So these are certain aspects which adds more value after the India Skills training. You will get trained on all of these global level design aspects. So once you get trained, and if you are on a global platform, and once if you come back to India after this WorldSkills International, your life completely transforms. Okay, because we have seen all the students who have participated for the past 13 years. So all my students who have participated in India Skills National Top 10, everybody is doing tremendously well. So they have completely changed their life, and the way they look at designs, all of them have changed actually. They're all doing exceptionally well in the industry actually. So, and this is a great opportunity one should not miss.